right, hey everybody. It's mailbag today. It's going to be a real short one. There's not a whole lot of mailbag to do today, and I'm going to keep it moving because there's a lot of other stuff to do today after mailbag. I've got to get everything ready for a visit from a ISP technician who's coming at noon, and all the regular stuff too. And who knows if Mural's going to deliver babies today or not. So far, it looks like not, but you never know. So, mailbag starts in about 6 minutes at 10 o'clock, like always, and I will be back then to mailbag with all of you. Oh, got to empty this litter box. What are you doing here? Oh, kids, where's that smell coming from? kittens. I'm almost there. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Princess Paisley. Is it your mailbag today? Is it Princess Paisley? All right, let me have a seat right here with you, Basil. Hi, everybody. All right. Oh, wait, this is not. Ugh. All right, well, that chair worked. Ugh. Hi, everybody. All right, here we are. So that was the mailbag jingle from our friend Sarah Donner, and we're ready to start mailbag today. The only news today, just like in yesterday's close-up, is that nothing has changed. We're still expecting new kittens any day. These kids are still all adopted and waiting for their adopters to come pick them up. The first adopters will be arriving next weekend, I think next Friday, actually. And they are the ones, let me think. I think it's the one that's coming next Friday is Argyle and Chevron's adopter, which is good. Oh, speaking of which, Argyle seems like he's doing a little better this morning. I don't know if he's 100%, but he ate breakfast with his family. After watching him all night, he kept all his food down. He's not vomiting anymore, so that's good news. He's pooping and peeing and eating and drinking and everything seems like it's working. So he might still be recovering a little bit, but overall, I think he's fine. That camera looks crooked. Let me check that. See if we got a crooked camera. It's probably a little bit crooked. Hard to tell. Let me just see if I can straighten it up a little. Is that better or worse? Hi, Hazel. Okay. All right. So that's it. There's no real news. We've got a real short mailbag today, though. I think we're going to breeze right through it. And there's no letters in today's mailbag. The closest thing we got to a letter in our mailbox was this, which we might as well start with. It is a Jolly Time popcorn sent to Kitten Academy Endowments, and I think we know what's in here is going to be the Jolly Time bag and a coupon for Jolly Time popcorn. And none of this is an advertisement. We actually found out several months ago that one of our now Patreons has been sending these to us through the free Jolly Time popcorn program for us to use for bags for endowments or whatever else we want. And I'll be honest, these are actually pretty nice bags. They're much bigger than the usual ones. They're square, like a grocery bag. They fold out. Here we go. So they're nice bags, and we have been using them. One of them contains all the extra parts for these that is hanging just in the other room. And I think we've thrown a couple into the endowments, and they're nice. They're nice bags, very practical. So definitely something that we get a lot of use out of. And I think we have included some of them also in the endowments. So that's actually a pretty cool thing. But that's that. That's our one, the closest thing that we have to any sort of letter here. The rest is all packages. So let's jump right in. There's no reason to keep waiting. I was talking about the ISP, so about the fact that we've got a technician visiting. He's due afternoon, literally afternoon, so in a couple of hours, he should be here. And he absolutely is going to interrupt our service for a little while, at least long enough for him to run some line tests that he's got to disconnect everything to do. I know very well how this goes by now. We'll be on our backup then. The backup should be working, fingers crossed. If we go down completely for a little while, I apologize in advance. But on the backup connection, we get very, very tiny amount of bandwidth, not enough for 4K, not even enough for 1080p, but we're going to keep going at 4K, which means it's going to be very pixelated. When things move around, it's going to be chunky. We're going to have the chunky applesauce stream this afternoon. For at least a little while. So apologies in advance for that, but just a reminder, if for some crazy coincidence reason Mural decides to deliver her babies during that time when the stream is chunky or missing completely, that could happen too. We'll still be recording it locally. We'll have a perfect recording of it here, so you don't need to worry about missing it completely. You just might not be able to see it as it happens. Of course, knock on wood, I think the chances that Muriel's going to have her babies this afternoon between noon and 3 is extremely slim, since she shows no additional signs of having her babies yet. And in fact, is out running around the house right now like she hasn't got a care in the world. She's very chunky herself, so she's got to be getting close. But I don't feel like it's going to happen in the next few hours. So I think we're going to be fine. We're going to fly right by that. But just in case something does happen, rest assured, the very worst, we'll have a recording of it for all of you. Yeah. All right. Let's get the rest of this mailbag going. Well, right on top, look, this happens to be right up front, but we all know what this is. We recognize it. It's covered in tape. This is actually very pretty purple tape. So I think we all know what this is. I don't even have to tell you. If you've watched mailbags before, we know who this is from and we know what it contains. Let's see if we're all correct. I like this. There's a very silvery tape that you've used, that Lily Cat has used right around the address too, which is very cool. Got our traditional Trader Joe's bag to help with the knife. And inside a note that says, "Hope Loom hasn't zoomed yet so she can get her blanket," from Lily Cat. Well, it's exactly what we thought. This one is for Loom specifically, and in fact, Loom has not yet zoomed. Well, I mean, she zooms constantly. She is one of the most active mom cats we've had since Gabby, but she's still here somewhere. So this is for Loom. You can see it's labeled for Loom. Oh, and look at this beautiful blanket. I love these colors. It's got this sort of 2 different shades of a lavender, along with this gray and this cream color. It's a lovely, lovely combination. I think that's beautiful. Wow, I really like this one. I really like all of them. Of course, Lily Cat's blankets are sought after. It's well known that one of the perks that you can only get by adopting a Kitten Academy cat or being extremely lucky at a lottery at the KA-Con in 2019 is a blanket. I guess there's 2 ways to get them if you have a time machine. Anyway, Lily Cat, that's perfect. This is going to really, really, I'm sure the adopters of Loom are going to appreciate that. I'm going to put your note right in there. And the rest of it I'm just going to set in the box, and then we'll move it downstairs with the endowments, which I still haven't gone through. I think I described last time the feeling that I have every time, and it is endowment time. I have to get it done this week. I always put it off kind of as long as I can, and I dread it. You know, I said this before. I think about organizing the endowments. It's a lot of work, and I'm always thinking, oh gosh, I don't want to have to go do all that. But then when I actually get down there and I start doing it, it is so fun. I always enjoy it. And it's especially fun just to see all the stuff that came in through Mailbag and appreciate it again a second time. There's a lot of things. There's always stuff that I find that people have sent. I'm like, oh man, that was just the coolest thing, or is the coolest thing. And it's a real reminder of how sweet everybody is. And I get to spend that time just thinking about how wonderful all of you are for taking such good care of the kittens. So it always does, as much as I dread doing it, it always turns into a great experience. But that's where I am right now. I'm dreading it. I'm in the dread stage of getting those endowments ready sometime this week. Because like I said, the first kittens are going to go on Friday. We've got to be ready for that. So here is our drop shipment. Let's see what we've got in here. Think of that, pal. Oh, I see some toys. I see some packing material. Oh, but I repeat myself. Let's see. Enjoy your gift. Please deploy in the newborn kitten annex. All right. Does that apply to everything? Is there another note? Let's see if there's another note. Please send some mice home with Mural and her babies. Any extras, share how you see fit. And these are all from Jackie, by the way. Jackie, thank you. This says, please send 1 fish home with Mural and her babies. If she has more than 8, I'll send more. If there's extra, share as you see fit. So this box is all from Jackie, and Jackie wants this all to go to Mural and her kids. So not for you, buddy. Not for you either. Jackie says this for the next class. You guys have plenty of stuff. You have so much stuff, I'm dreading it. That's how much stuff you have. So here we have the bag of mice. This is a lot of, oh, you just said give the mice to them. Okay, so this is a lot of mice. That's a good old bag of mice. Then we have the fish you were talking about. You said if there's more than 8 kittens, you'll send more fish. This is a good number of fish right here. Look at that. I didn't know they made a pack of 8 fish. I've only seen these on the card where there's either like 2 or 3 fish. I think 3. Anyway, they're good. Fish flop, catnip fish. Those are perfect. And then finally, you sent this really cool ball track toy that for some reason has a single place to attach a spring, but it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different toys on springs, so you can switch it out. I've never seen that before. The rest of it is a pretty standard ball track. It's oversized, so you could probably fit a lot of different things in there. And it's cut out with fish shapes and ball shapes on the top, so that's even more fun. But it's especially the springs. You see the one here with the feather on it, but there's also these with the mice on it and things. And there's just one spot in the middle to screw those into. So that's going to be extra fun. And I know their mom loves a ball track, and I know those spring toys, we're going to get a whole bunch of those out. This is going to be perfect for deploying in their room. They're going to just love it. That is fantastic. So this is all endowments now, endowments and deployments for Mural. And that can't be the first, because we got the Sage's handmade toy for her already, so that might have been the first. But we're definitely early for endowments for those kids that aren't even born yet. Nice work. Thank you, Jackie, so much. Okay, here we have a package from Dragon Maker. We all know Dragon Maker from the little logo there. And what has Dragon Maker sent us this time? Dragon Maker, as you know, makes catnip toys and other things. And you can find them on Etsy as Dragon Maker with the no E. It's just DRAGONMAKR, like you might spell it if you were a member of Led Zeppelin, I think. I've made that comment before, too many times. And the note says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, greetings from the Maryland Renaissance Festival. Which, if this package arrives in good due time, will be celebrating its opening day as you read this. It's been a busy summer for this Dragon Maker, so I have not been able to watch Lumen or Catterns as much as I'd like, but they still need their dragon wings before they go to their forever homes. Thank you for all you do, Catherine, the overworked Dragon Maker, and Toffee, who's the only cat with me here in the 16th century. Wow, it's got to be fun to bring your cat to the Renaissance Fair. That's probably super exciting. I assume you have like a booth or something at the Renaissance Fair. How fun is that? That's just got to be a blast. As I mentioned, Dragon Maker makes catnip toys, and in this case, they are catnip dragon wings. They look like a dragon wing. They're stuffed with the Yow catnip. You can just smell it filling the room as soon as you open the package. And the cats love them. And these are some cool prints. These are all the same print. It is a unicorn cat on it. It's a cat with a unicorn horn and a little rainbow tail. Very cool. And on the back, we've used various colors. We've got a pink and a red and a white. And then these are each labeled for these kids. And they are, let's see, pink is going to Paisley, of course. Pink for Paisley. And we have this gray going to Basket Weave. Again, very appropriate. Let's see then. Can we guess what the rest are? No, because this one's yellow, and nobody's wearing a yellow collar. Argyle, sorry I didn't have any orange fleece. Oh, well, see? Now it's explained. All right, so that's Argyle. All right. Red then should be herringbone. Shouldn't it? Yes, it is herringbone. And this beautiful blue is chevron. And that leaves white, which I guess must be Boom, probably. I can't get this card open. There we go, Loom, just like I thought. So these are always a really big hit. The faculty has loved them. The kittens have all loved them for quite a while. And I was kind of wondering if I had a better place to put these back since this bag is so torn up. I'm going to tuck them into this Trader Joe's bag. How convenient. There we go. Put that right in there. And put that, there we go, in here, which has endowments for Loom and the Catterns. So there we go. Look at you in the bag. Look at you in the bag. You were almost all the way in there. This is Chevy, by the way. Chevy's missing his collar. I think I explained Chevy took his collar off out in the cat run, and it hasn't been worth the trouble to go out there to get it yet. Smart. That's the way you lose your collar for a long time. You put it out there where I don't want to go get it. All right. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's a note right in here along with a whole bunch of really good toys and treats. Oh, man. We'll get to that. Let's check the note first. Head on in there, Harry. That's fine. We've got a fish party. You can tell it's a party because they're all wearing party hats. Otherwise, it's a little hard to tell, I guess. And inside it says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, happy belated birthday to Eddy. Tucker and Toby turn 1 year old this month. To celebrate, we are sending some toys and treats to use as you see fit. Thank you again for all you do for the mom cats and their little ones from Rose, Tucker, and Toby." And Rose, Tucker, and Toby have also included a PetSmart gift card. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to put that right over here like we do so they don't go away with the cards. Rose, Tucker, and Toby have also sent a refill of our Mylar ball stash. We can always use more of those. You sent these little fuzzy rainbow balls. I don't even know how to describe those. Bag of this is a great little bag of springs, fun tubes, and I don't even know what you call these things. We've seen this material before. It's like the fun tube material, but it's got a little wire in it. They're like fancy springs, we'll just say. Big springs. So we've got fun tubes, we have springs, and we have springs and fun tubes put together. I see how that works. So it's kind of like if you add this plus this makes this, except it doesn't because you couldn't do that yourself. Well, not easily anyway. Still, these look like they're going to be great. And again, springs and fun tubes, especially fun tubes. I just had to throw one away today that was getting too frayed. So we used a lot of the fun tubes. Those are great. The springs too. They don't get used up quite as fast as the fun tubes do, but they certainly get a lot of use. Here we have Churu Bites. These were a big hit last time that we had them. It's been a while. You said three different kinds of Churu Bites. Those should be fun. They're like Churu combos. You remember combos? Do they still make combos? They must still make combos. Anyway, this is the Churu version of a combo, which is like a little treat with Churu squeezed down the middle. So it's exactly what you got there. Plus, you sent some Churu. We have chicken, we have tuna, we have chicken with scallop, a treat that the kittens always like quite a bit. So Rose and Tucker and Toby, thank you guys very, very much for this great assortment of toys and treats, and it is for general purpose use. So I'm going to have to start a general purpose use box next. But for now, I'm just going to set it right over here as a big old sloppy pile, and then we'll figure it out from there. All right, thank you so much. This is, from Busy Cat. We all know Busy Cat also. And Busy Cat has sent, see, there's a note. There's people who know exactly what they're doing. Hi there, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. These paintings are an endowment gift for Loom and her Catterns. They are all painted by my daughter, Kate. Oh, for Loom and her Catterns. Well, I need to see. Let's get these out. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay. Interesting way to pack the paintings. She has been following KA for as long as me, since 2017, and is also a big fan. The paintings are acrylic on canvas with a layer of resin on their eyes to make them shine and stand out. I often post pictures of my daughter's artwork on the Arts and Crafts channel on Discord, as I'm very proud of her talent. We also do a lot of crafting together and share the same love for photography, so I'm often posting photo shoots there too. There is one painting for each kitten and a slightly larger one for Loom, with love from Busy Cat and Kate. Oh, wow, these are beautiful. Now, don't chew on the paintings, buddy. This is gorgeous. So you say this is on canvas. Oh, wow, it's like a little tiny canvas. So this is obviously herringbone with a little herringbone pattern behind him. I don't know how well you all can see that. It's gorgeous. And his eyes really do pop with that little bit of resin. I can see exactly what you're talking about there. Beautiful. And it's a real little canvas with little wood edges and everything, but it's tiny. It's teeny tiny. It's so adorable. Oh my gosh. It is really, really cute. And so that's clearly got to be herringbone with the herringbone pattern behind him. Let's see all of them real quick. This must be the big one for Loom. Feels a little bigger. It's beautiful, and it's got a woven material behind her to sort of represent the loominess of her. It looks exactly like her. Wow, you really captured her. Kate, that is spectacular. I like the colors that you've used for the weaving behind her. Is like that red and blue. It's sort of like a riff on the 80s laser backdrop, photography backdrop. It's so cute. Then this is basket weave, surely. And it looks exactly like him, too. He's got a cute little expression on his face, too. Oh, these are beautiful. So lovely. So that's basket weave. I'm glad you've posted pictures of these on Arts and Crafts, or I hope you have, and that people can find them there. Otherwise, I'll have to post pictures of them. They're lovely. So this one is pink with a paisley behind. It's clearly the Princess Paisley. Wow, these are just wonderful. Kate, Busy Cat and Kate. Very talented family you've got there. Also, let's see. So this looks like chevron. Yeah, that's got to be chevron. Beautiful, once again. And you really sort of captured the brown in his fur, too. You can see it quite clearly. All right, that leaves one left, who I guess must be Argyle then, right? He's the only one we haven't seen. Indeed. Oh, look at that Argyle. Very detailed. And he's got a little purple mouse with him, too. I guess it needed a little extra color, maybe. That's beautiful. These are so lovely. Cute little stretched canvas. They're beautiful. They're just wonderful. I would treasure this forever, along with the kitten, of course. So let's see, where am I going to put these to make sure they go for the endowments correctly? Busy Cat and Kate, mostly Kate, I guess. Thank you so much. The adopters should treasure these forever. It's just spectacular. And what great work, too. Wow. Very easy to identify each one as being that kitten. You capture their little expressions so well. So I'm going to, I guess, keep this note here, but put this over here into this pile that is, we're going to have to get a bigger box. Well, we'll get there. Let's see how it works. That's spectacular. I hope those all showed up okay on the camera, and if not, I hope you can find them on the Discord. And if not, remind me, and I'll just take pictures when I do the deployment, the endowment distribution. Yeah, that's the right way. Oh, here we've got something else that's custom made for each kitten. Wow, this is the time. So this card has kittens in a basket. Says, just wanted to thank you very, very much. Aw, this is really sweet. So it says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, we hope you and the cats are doing well. The contents of this package were inspired by a late night Ravelry drive for crochet patterns and the Arts and Crafts channel on Discord. Through the combined efforts of 3 out of 3 family members, we created the included gift bags of crochet knitted cat toys for the Catterns and faculty. We hope they all enjoy them. The Catterns are separated by gift bags, and the extras are for deployment as you see fit. Well, thank you so much. This is from Lydia, Stacy, and Eric. Lydia, Stacy, and Eric. So these bags are really, really pretty. You can start right here. Each one has their own bag. This is a little green Argyle pattern with clovers on it. And it says right here, it is for Argyle, aka Argy. And inside, you see the tag there? Inside we have, hand crocheted little kitty toys. A whole bag of them, actually. I expected one for each kitten, but you've really gone above and beyond. This one is a little bunny rabbit, as you can clearly see. Little bunny rabbit with a little bunny rabbit tail. This one is a donut with a radioactive green icing. This one appears to be a shrimp or a prawn, depending on where you're from. And here we've got some sort of, a fish. It's a little tiny fish. Wow, that is a lot of stuff for Argyle. And you've sent a similar bag for each of them. So that's Argyle. Here we have one for Loom that's got a print of a camper, actually. That's kind of appropriate for her since she loved that camper bag so much. Oh, good, but we don't have to open each one because I can see it's all the same things. We've got a little prawn, we've got a donut with a different colored glaze on top. We have the bunny rabbit, but a different colored bunny rabbit. And we have a little fish that actually looks like the same fish. So that is very similar. And I can see Loom already wants hers. You know this is for you, don't you, Loom? Loom, aka Mom and Zoomy. Yes, that is definitely who you are. So the rest of them, I don't think we need to open, but this one is for basket weave with this cute little pattern on it. Oh, this one has a space pattern on it, and it is for chevron. Look at those planets and nebula. That's awesome. Herringbone gets constellations on his. Very cool. Princess Paisley, of course, gets a. Oh, it's got actual Paisley on it. It's a little. The Paisley's a little faint, but it's definitely real Paisley, and it's sort of a purplish pinkish color. And then finally, you said this white bag that has floral print on it for the faculty. That is wonderful. Thank you so much for these. And I will put all of them right here for now. And we will label them for endowments. There we go, except for the faculty one, of course, that will get pulled out in due time. Thank you very, very much. Those are completely cool. And that was from Lydia, Stacy, and Eric. Lydia, Stacy, and Eric. Thank you very, very much. That's awesome. Okay, those little they're so cool, and I can tell Linda's gonna like her. She's already over here checking them out, so it's gonna be a real big hit. I said knit, crochet. Okay. Shipping manager. Shipping manager has sent us something. All right, let's see. I doubt this is from shipping manager. It's probably from somebody. Let's see if once we see what it is, it becomes obvious. It is addressed to Mr. A at Kitten Academy. Right. And it is impossible to open. Oh, here we go. All right, it's a mug. It's a kitten. Oh, well, who sent it though? I don't know who sent it. It is a replacement for the broken Eddy mug that I shattered. I dropped it and completely shattered it. And this is our Eddy mug. Actually, I'm using the Ari mug today, so you can see the similarity there. Like I said, yeah, I dropped and shattered the Eddy mug the other day. So this is a perfect replacement. I don't know who sent it, but thank you very, very much. I know that is for us, and I know why it's for us. I just don't know who sent it. So thank you, mystery person and or shipping manager at Teespring. I kind of doubt it was the shipping manager at Teespring that decided to send that. You never know. All right, thank you. Thank you to whomever. That is a perfect, wonderful replacement Ed mug. Reminds me I need to drink some of this. Delicious. Life-sustaining coffee. All right. Oh, this one is from Lena. Lena, which means it's probably also going to be something that's wonderful and personalized for the kittens, because that's the way that Lena has done it in the past. Oh, and so it is. Oh, these are so cool. All right. So Lena, let's see, there's a note here on the top. If I can get these open correctly. How do I get to the note? There it is. It's inside. So this appears to be from an Etsy store. The Etsy store is called. No, excuse me. The Etsy store is called Pieces by Peggy. According to this, Pieces by Peggy. It just says Pieces by Peggy and then Etsy.com. So I'm not sure exactly how to find them, but hopefully you can find them by searching Pieces by Peggy. And their note says, kittens and mom cats can never have too many blankies, so sending some to beautiful and her adorable Catterns. With much love and tons of spoogles, Lena. Lena, that's wonderful. And you have been sending personal items for each class for a while. It looks like there's more than just the blankets that you mentioned. Let's see what we got here, though. So Pieces by Peggy included a whole bunch of business cards and also instructions. Wash in cold water, no bleach, no dryer sheets, do not iron, lay out to dry. All right, good to know. We'll try to remember to include those with these, but look at these beautiful little blankets. I'm not going to unroll the blanket because it's so nicely packaged and tied up with a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rattan. That plant material. Not important. All right, move on. Anyway, this one clearly says loom on it. It's got a little heart, and it's got loom embroidered on the heart, and the rest of it appears to be a floral print. We have chevron here, this beautiful yellow, warm colors chevron with the heart. We have one for Argyle. It's this red plaid. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Here it comes. Okay, and then we have one for Paisley, also with a cute little heart and the floral print. Okay, I don't know how to put all this stuff back, so let's keep gathering it up for a minute. Okay, we've got a couple more over here that say, "Aw, hang on, this gets way cooler. This gets so cool." All right, so more business cards from Pieces by Peggy. And then we've got basket weave right here with this red and teal colored and herringbone. These are beautiful little blankets that I know they're going to appreciate and their adopters are going to appreciate. Now here's where it gets cooler. There's another note at the bottom of the box, and it's also nicely packaged. The note says, "These blankets I am donating to you, and I hope you can use them. Thank you from Peggy, Pieces by Peggy." How cool is that? Peggy at Pieces by Peggy decided to throw in a little something extra on her own. So Lena, thank you so much for these. And Peggy, thank you for the spare blankets, which we absolutely can use. Look at this. This says Happy Dino-ween on it, and it's got cats dressed up as dinosaurs. Actually, it looks like it's got a whole bunch of dinosaurs and one cat dressed up like a dinosaur. That's even more interesting. Wow, what a crazy print. Do you see all this? It's all these dinosaurs that look like normal dinosaurs. Well, almost normal. They're trick-or-treating, so they're dressed up in their own costumes. And this one right here is a cat dressed up as a dinosaur. I know somebody who would think that was the coolest print ever. Well, I mean, somebody besides me who also thinks it's the coolest print. The rest of these, let's just go through a little more quickly. This says meow, and it's got a cat and flowers on it. Cat and plants, I should say. You see that? Oh, sleeping cats and plants. These are going to be great when we have our new baby kitten soon. These are llamas, or maybe alpacas. I'm not sure. Wearing hats and with cactuses. Here we've got a beautiful blue color, and then just a couple more. We've got this crazy plaid in sort of a teal and pink. We've got a love that just says love with paw prints. I see, very appropriate. We have elephants. There we go, little elephants. And hunter green, very beautiful hunter green. So that's all for endowments and for general purpose use. Let's see, those are also for endowments. Let's mix these together here, like this. Bingo. Put those right there, and we'll put our cup in here. We're starting to get this organized. And then all of this can also go in here with the cup and the blankets. There we go. Perfect. That'll work for now. So that, again, is from Lena. Lena, thank you so much. And also from Pieces by Peggy. I should put some of the cards with those. It's that's right, isn't it? Pieces by Peggy. Pieces by Peggy. That's Pieces by B-Y, Peggy, Peggy. Pieces by Peggy in Brighton, Michigan. Thank you so much. Let's put some of your, like I said, put some of the cards with those so that when we hand those out for endowments, we can include the cards to the people that are getting them. There we go. Peggy, thank you so much for deciding to include those extra blankets. That is really thoughtful of you. And Lena, thank you for sending those personalized blankets for each of the kittens that are getting adopted. That is so sweet of you. I know that the adopters really, really appreciate that. You sent the blankets this time, and sometimes you send those little fish with their names on them, or the food bowls that you've done before. All fantastic. It's so cool to get something that's personalized that way. So, thank you to Lena. Thank you to Pieces by Peggy. And look at that. We're on our last box of the mailbag already. Oh, it just flew by, didn't it? And it's all packing material. It's just a box of packing material. And oh, I know what these are. Ah, you guys are going to recognize these too. But is there a note? There might be a note. Do you recognize it? Do you recognize it now? Not now. You know what this is? I bet you do. There's 4 of them. I don't think there's a real note, though. There's just a gift from Melissa R., it says. And I hope I haven't used somebody's name I shouldn't, but it's Melissa R., it says. Thank you very, very much, Melissa. And these are obviously the tent that these cats are crazy about. It's in their room. You've seen it. They've destroyed it, knocking it all over the place. These must be to go home with them since they love the tent so much. It's perfect. It's an exact match for the one that they have that you know they're going to love forever. Their mom loves it. She hides in it and runs through it and knocks it over, and it moves all around the room somehow. Real example of Brownian motion. Yeah, something. Particles. So yeah, 4 of these. That is a great number to send along for endowments, and then we can include the one that is, been used. We like to send used things over to kittens anyway, and that's something that not only has it been used up practically, but it smells like the stuff they're familiar with here. So one of them will really appreciate the used one as well. That's it. Wow. Hey, look, that was, again, a very quick mailbag. So what I need to do now is get all this stuff put away. Then I got to get everything sorted out, situated for the ISP repair guy to show up around noon. We've got to put all the cats away for that visit so he can come and go, and I don't have to worry about it. There was something else. I feel like I'm forgetting something else, but I don't know. Probably lunch. Yeah, that's important too. Well, thank you so much to everybody. This is so wonderful and sweet, and the adopters are, they're going to appreciate it. So, in fact, some of them have already made plans. I think I mentioned that Argyle and Chevy are flying. I think that Basket Weave is also going to be flying. Hi, Basti, I was just talking about you. So Basket Weave is also going to be flying for his adoption, and it's so cool that we're able to do that again and let people from all over adopt the kittens, and that they feel comfortable doing that. I think that's great. I was saying something about the fact they were flying. That Argyle and Chevron's adopter have already talked about how, first off, in the past, we've done a pretty good job of getting all of the endowments to fit into luggage, not carry-on luggage. It's never going to fit in the carry-on luggage, but if you can check a bag, you can get a really big checked bag, and usually we can get all the endowments that way. But Argyle and Chevron's adopter has already mentioned they're going to come by the day before and pick up the endowments and pick up the kittens, and they're going to stay overnight in a local hotel. And that way they can take the endowments they can't bring on the plane with them because there's too much, and ship them themselves. They're going to take them, they're going to sort them out the hotel room, bring them to a UPS store or something, and mail them to themselves. There's probably even a UPS at the airport, I would guess. Buddy, what did you just eat? Did you just swallow that? You did. It was like a little piece of paper or string or something. Oh well, not the dangerous kind of string, just the kind that's like a little tiny piece of carpet fiber that these kids eat constantly, I'm sure. Need extra fiber in their diet. Anyway, okay, I am going to, like I said, I'm going to get up, I'm going to put all this stuff away where it belongs, and I'll come back, I'll say thank you one more time, we'll wrap up the archive, you can watch the kittens all day long, and I hope you do, and we'll be back for that. I need to label some of these things still, too, so that I know what they are. Oh! You just spilled coffee on my shoe. Yeah. Nice work for me. Oh, I see. So the tents are from Castada, just the same Castada that sent the original tent. That's perfect. And apparently, it is one tent for us, and then one for each of the adopted groups. So that's why. And that makes perfect sense. So Castada, thank you very, very much. I kind of assumed they were from you. I thought of that after, so that makes good sense. Awesome. All right. That tent has become such a hit. I didn't actually think it was going to be the big hit when it first came in. All right, so that's one tent for each adopted set, I guess. Good, that makes sense. Okay, so these are not general purpose endowments. These are early endowments or deployments for Mural. So I need to put these up. Actually, because we're going to get to these later, let me include this stuff with it. There we go. That's a smart way to do it. Keep things organized. So label this as being for Mural. I have to label it as Mural plus Kids because I do not know the theme of Mural's class or what the name of the class will be. I think DJ knows, but she says she's not telling me anymore because I can't keep a secret. So, okay, that's for Mural and Kids. Actually, there may be. Let's get this all set up at once. This is going a different direction, but these go downstairs. This is going to go upstairs, and it's Kitten. This is all endowments for this class. No, it says right on there for Catterns. Okay, perfect. That helps. And then this is never going to fit in here. I don't want to squish all these things too much. So just have to carry it down like that. That'll work. Oh, and an extra bag. You go right on top there. We'll figure that out in sorting stuff. Good. Oh, you know what? This is going to fit. We can put it all right in here. There we go. Now we can make it fit. All I have to do is write Catterns. Perfecto. Muriel's just over there chilling out by the basement steps, just having a good time, part of the family. Nothing's happening. I don't know if you guys can see how happy Custard looks over on that cat tree. I tried to put him on the screen because he was being all cute. Hi, Peggy. Guys, I almost forgot 2 weeks in a row. Technically mailbag though. Look, all right. We have this box from Chewy. I mentioned this on a close-up this week. This was sent in for Chevron, for Chevy. It is a Chevy for Chevy, as you can see. It is really, really cute. And I mentioned on the close-up, I think this is going to be a scratcher that he or somebody is going to love because not only is it a big cardboard scratcher, it's got like this thing inside the cab where you can get into it. So it's like a contemplation station that's also got a roof on it. They can really get in there. I think that's going to be just, they're going to love it. This seems like exactly the kind of thing a cat would love. So thank you for that for Chevron. And I am, since it was sent for Chevron, I'm going to include it in Chevron's endowment stuff. But as you said, since they're flying, they may not have much room for it. So I'm going to leave it up to them. If they want to try to take it with them or if we should try to use it for whoever's next, that's fine too. But I'll let the adopter make that choice. I think it's really cool, and I think that the fact that it's got that space inside is going to really make cats want to hang out in it. So yeah, all right. Oh, and that's it. That's it for mailbag. That was the end. Then that's officially it. We're going to wrap it up here. Um, Thank you all so much for everything. I can't believe how wonderful and generous all of you are, and how these kittens are just going to have the best lives. I know we're going to miss seeing them all day, every day here at the Kitten Academy, but I'm happy to report that this time all of the adopters are on our Discord. Some of them, like Paisley's adopter, have been part of our Discord and part of Kitten Academy since the very beginning. So we know that we're going to get plenty of updates from these kids, and I'm very excited about that. It's the best possible thing. So really, really excited. Also, I mentioned this, but also Basket Weave's adopter, another that's been part of Kitten Academy since the very beginning and on our Discord, and also a previous adopter. So definitely we're going to get some updates. Although I hate to call you out, I can always use more updates about my buddy Draper. I miss that kid. So, okay. All right, that's it. Oh, I'm going to end the mailbag archive here. So if you're watching on the archive, go check out the regular Kitten Academy live stream, see what's going on. But if you are watching live, you don't have to go anywhere yet.